Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Courtside Investor podcast. I'm your host, the Card Boss, and I welcome you to a very special episode. Something I've not done in a long time, and that is a mail day. So as you can see right here below me, I got some cards that just came back in, and all this is for preparation for the upcoming Macau show in October. So this is the first episode of, I'm going to do a kind of like a series on, and I mentioned this many times in my channel, that there is a bit of a preparation for that particular show. I'm just going to let you guys go behind the scenes on the preparation for this show, which is a bit different from what you probably are accustomed with. So we're going to start off today with just to look at some cards. So it's something that I've not held in my hand for quite a fair bit already. So got 3 packages with me today. They came from 3 different sources. There's one right here is my return from the vault. I think that you've probably seen some of these cards before. I've got one purchase from eBay, as well as one very special card that I'm going to leave towards the end. Okay, so I'm going to just do some unpacking. I already took out the outer layer of the packaging because it's a bit bulky, but we're just going to run through some of these cards and my thought process behind some of these cards and why I'm bringing them to Macau. So first, I've got 4 cards here you can see, right? So these are back from my Fanatics Collect before. I had a couple of these cards already for more than a year now, and some of them are pretty new. And like I said, you've probably seen some of them. So we're going to go through them right now by me just getting rid of this bubble wrap. All right, so let's go. So for Fanatics Collect, I've been vaulting with them for quite a fair bit now, and the fulfillment side is pretty slow of late. So this took almost like a month or so to get back to me, and it's all right because the show is like maybe months later, and I did anticipate that it's going to take a bit longer. So as you can see here, pulling up a Kobe. Again, I think some of you guys who follow my channel are familiar. This bubble wrap's pretty annoying. All right, so here we go. First card here, 2018 Flawless Gold PSA 10. And this is a 10 of 10. I'm not sure you can see it here in the reflection. I graded this myself, actually. So I got this raw and I graded myself. And I did have the set, what we'll say almost the rainbow, with the exception of the platinum or the sapphire. I think that's what it's called in this set. So I had a number to 5, the 25, and the ruby. All were graded PSA 10 except the 25, which is a PSA 8. I sold the rest along the last couple of years just to put some money back into the business. But I kept this one because it's gold. It's 10 out of 10. PSA 10. I didn't get the auto grade because you can see here the auto kind of like just run off the little box a bit. So wasn't sure it's going to get the 10-10 grade. So just happy where it is right now. Next up, this is a Luca Flawless RP. I got this from last year's Hong Kong show from my buddy Eric in Hong Kong. Me and Eric are partnering this year for the Macau show. Glad to know I still have this one on hand. Great. Next up, 2004 SP Game used LeBron James number 10 autograph. Nice clean auto. This is a 10 auto. I don't think you can see it here, but it's a 10 auto. And nice looking patch here as well. This is number 10, which is number 6 out of 10. Excuse for the reflection, but this is an awesome looking card. Lastly, this is a card 1010. This is a 2013 Prism. This is not the first year Prism, but it's the first year Prism with the Curry auto. This is a blue auto. That's number 5. This is a very rare blue auto that you can find for Curry. This is an earlier Prism, and this obviously is a pop one with a 1010. And I think Adam Gray spoke about this card in one of his across the hobby, and one of his favorite looking cards, and it is one of my favorite looking cards as well. But I'm bringing this to Macau to sell or to trade and to see whether I can get something nicer. This is definitely one of the bigger pieces that you can get, not in terms of value, but in terms of the rarity that you can add to any Stephen Curry PC. All right, moving on. So I got a package here from eBay. Authenticity guarantee. I haven't got one of this in a long time, right? I mean, when this first came out, this is all the rage of people doing unboxing. It's pretty fun stuff. Did a bunch of that in my previous channel as well. So, oh, all right, off the bat, you guys can see the card almost immediately right here. Set this aside. There we go. So this is 2021 Select Black Disco Stephen Curry, one of one, right? PSA 10. Um, this blacks has been, I would say pretty common lately, right? So we got all sorts of black variations. They used to have just the pure blacks, the black. Now we got the black finite, the black disco, the black shimmer, all sorts of black. So kind of watered down a little bit, but for any curry collector, you still want to pick up one of these, to add to your collection because it's still a nice looking card. So I am a bit selective with these blacks, and actually actually like the disco the least compared to the rest. Now the shimmer is fine, the finite is fine, but the disco is just a bit not to my liking. Even though some people do like that little scope kind of feel on this card. Right, last one. This comes in a box. All right, it's a nice little box. You guys can see here. We're gonna crack it right open. Let me see, where can I cut open the seal? This is where it should be, or is it the other way around? Let's just go for it. This card, been waiting to get for a long time. I did mention this on my Instagram. It's finally here. Did I get this right? There we go. And this is one of the bigger cards that I acquired this year. Certainly not the biggest, but definitely one of the biggest. And one of my strategies for the upcoming show, which I'm going to share in a little video, is to get centerpieces for your showcase. And it's very important, because there's going to be lots of eyeballs going around with different showcases, many showcases to choose from. So it's one of the key points to actually have something that's really outstanding in the showcase to make people kind of stop and look. So as you can tell, this is from PSA Vault. All right. So sent directly from PSA Vault. And we have a package right here. So here we go. It's pretty weird. They don't seal it up. All right. All right. Let's put this in. Back. As you can see, slowly reveal. Clippers. One of one. Not sure you can catch that in the reflection. There we go. Hope you guys can probably see this. Let me try and get this off the sleeve. Boom. 2018 Donruss Optic Shea Gilgeous Alexander Gold Vinyl Rookie Auto. Sticker auto, no doubt. One of one. PSA 10. Boom. I got this card from Goldine through my buddy Nick from Wolf Sportscards. So using the card funding program, I mentioned about this in the video, that I kind of traded a LeBron Exquisite 2006 BGS 9 with a 10 auto. The jury's still out. There was a bit of top up cash. I believe I need to top up about like close to 2.5K to 3K in cash to pick up this one. Definitely, PSA 10 Shea, even though it's a sticker auto rookie. I think it's, to me, it's a far superior card. And picking this up towards the end of the season, it may not seem like a good idea, right? Because when Shea's cards are popping. But if you are patient enough, like I was, to try to pick this up at the right price, if this was anything higher than more than like 20 or 25,000, I was going to stay away for sure. Okay, but given the fact that this was actually under 20,000, this is something that I would, definitely snap it up at a price with the anticipation that's going to do pretty well in the start of the new season. So this is definitely one of the centerpieces for the Macau show. Definitely, if this doesn't move, I don't mind keeping this a bit longer as well. But all the other stuff definitely is something I'll be interested to move during the show. So that's it. Mail day. Been a while since I got a mail day. Happy to have actual physical cards in my hand. It's insane, man. So all in all, these are one of the few cards I'll be bringing to the Macau show. Not many. My plan is to bring maybe about like 30 slabs to Macau, which is a bit low if you're thinking about it, but there is a reason behind it. So I'm going to do coverage on that. So that's it for this one. First episode of the road to ASCC Macau. It starts off with a mail day. I believe this is about $80,000 in value from these few cards alone. Big cards. Happy to have them in hand. Gonna spend some time looking at them right after this video. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Do like and subscribe, follow this channel. Until the next one, Cowboys out.